We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine. Not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And it's quickly 0-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Olson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Paul Blackburn, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Smoke toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. fouled off. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Rangers. Next up for the A's, Mark Canha. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Calhoun waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's a quality AB right there, D-Roll. Falls behind 0-2 on 2 straight heaters. Gets the curveball and laces it for a base hit.
Yeah, I'm shocked right there. 0-2, blew 2 fastballs by him, and then he's able to stay on a breaking ball and drive it for a base hit.
And the runner back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Pinder. Originally from the state of Virginia, he was taken in the second round. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he's...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left. 1 out. Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Blackburn is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Here's Robbie Grossman. Here's the first pitch to him. At third, here's Frazier. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The catcher.
Now the pitch.
Austin Allen.
Third inning, no score to this point. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Willie.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. Swung on and belted to right by Chu. This one's deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now Chu around second. He'll try for 3. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded to first. He's got it, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that's out number 1.
Now batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looped out towards short. And that's the second out. 2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
Third baseman.
One gone in the Texas fourth. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
On the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Ronald Guzman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ramon Laureano becomes the first out of the inning. And that misses ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. Robbie Grossman stands in as he looks at a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Grossman, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Into the box, Austin Allen. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Allen. And he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 5.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw pulls him off the bag.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Shot toward right center. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Hit hard to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Kenna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 1-0 Texas. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. 1-2. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Joey Gallo takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
Ranger.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jake Diekman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Diekman has seen his role change, with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. 2-0 Texas. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
There to make the play is Calhoun, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, digging in and looking for more, Willie Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
High in the air down the right field line. Laureano is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting, second base.
Well, with that base hit, D-Ro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding into the box, Chad Pinder. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Robbie Grossman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping up now, Austin Allen. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in, Elvis Andrus trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Fouled away. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 13.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batted.
Here's Todd Frazier now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now a slurve taken for his strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. All set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Jose Leclerc comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Matt Chapman is at the plate as he watches ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Not providing much out of the three-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Mark Canha is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Texas Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lance Lynn gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.